festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Young. Takes a 3. Drains the triple.
Well, if you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
Ball looks over the floor. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Young against Ball. Young misses. To the middle. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 6. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And that one misses. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Brent, when it comes to the Hawks, they've struggled to find consistency on the defensive end.
No, B.A., that's not true. They've been consistently bad on the defensive end. I mean, they've been bottom 10 in defense 6 of the last 7 years. The only exception was the year that they made it to the conference finals. So that's just not going to cut it. You got to play both ends.
Now here's Miller. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Ball passes to Martin. 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Daniels. Now Young. Now Johnson. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Martin outside. Back to Ball. Here's the floater. The rebound by the Hawks.
So far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 4 and going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Atlanta making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Man, he's checked in for Charlotte. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Bridges. Launches a three. Rebounded by Daniels. Atlanta leading by 4. Outside Hunter from behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And here's Charlotte now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Left side man. Williams with the screen. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Capella screen on Bridges. Johnson passes to Hunter. Now Young launches it. Miller pulls it in.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Young. After the basket by Charlotte. Capella inside. Working on Williams. Hunter finds Capella. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Let's go with a 3. Hunter can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Miller. And he hits it to tie the game. Miller's got 5.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Young looking around. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Bogdanovich and Rizachet, the wingmen. DeAndre Hunter is out there with a Kongwu, and it's Bufkin in at point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with the beauty.
Outside man. Martin outside. Back to man. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Williams from long range. The rebound by Atlanta. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And the first one at the line is good. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Nance, he's checked in for the Hawks. And both free throws good for Hunter. And you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Hunter against Green. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 6. Pass to Rizachet. Nance outside. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Man, the pass to Richards. Martin outside. Back to Richards to win the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Richards has got his first points of the game.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Richards. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. Miller's checked in for Green. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Martin. Atlanta leading by 4. Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. Right side Young. Pulls up on the wing. And he connects with a jumper. Young's got his second basket of the night.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Atlanta with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Miller. And a miss there on the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Hunter on the wing. Capella screen on Bridges. And here's Hunter from the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. This game following their win against the Rockets.
and most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
The Hawks lead by 4. Oh, there's the alley. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Man. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Young. Takes it inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. They're compromised if he comes at them.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first free throw is good.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
And both free throws good for Young.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Ball. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so that's the end of the first half. The Hawks on top, leading by 6. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, we're scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it from the participants.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Magic in Orlando. It's going to tip off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
These teams are well matched. It's going to be anyone's game.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Hornets.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with Akeem, too. I liked it.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
On the court for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Cody Martin, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Hornets trail by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And it's Capella with the jam.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Miller finds Martin. Bridges outside. Williams with the screen. Bridges misses. The Hawks lead by 8. Here's Rizachet. A good look from Young. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. 4th, the Hawks.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And Atlanta with possession here. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Capella screen on ball to the paint. With the floater, Capella can't get it to go.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
LaMelo working inside.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close range looks.
Capella screen on ball. There's Young with the 3. Miller pulls it in.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Martin outside. For 3, Bridges. Back to Martin. Miller outside. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And that one drops. And now it's just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Hunter comes in for Daniels, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Trae Young. Green's checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for LaMelo Ball. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Hornets with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside man. Williams passes to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game. Inside, here's Rizachet, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Reese Shea's future in this league.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
You know, the thing, BA, I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
So for the Hornets, Richards has checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Bridges. And it's Smith in for Martin. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Richards, pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. Okongwu with the rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Matthews. Outside Johnson. Here's Matthews. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the inside. Williams passes to Smith. To the middle. Here's Richards. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, excellent work inside. Once he saw that mismatch, he took it right to the rim.
Hunter against Green. Outside Hunter. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Atlanta on top. They're up by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that edge right now. Coach Snyder encouraging his guys.
Solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Matthews in a 2-guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Matthews. Right side Hunter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Jeffries, the pass to Mann. Drives to the hoop. Got it. Mann's got his first points of the night.
They want to settle for something going away from the basket. Aggressive with the finger roll.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovic from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
And Bogdanovic needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
And let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an update on Miles Bridges. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Hornets head athletic trainer. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. Right now, they've got to focus on assessing just how bad this is and how they move forward. BA, adjustment time has arrived early this season.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Young against Ball. Pass to Miller. The three. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Now here's Young. With a physical finish inside.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Ball passes to Williams. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The shot. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Daniels. Capella, screen on Bridges. Daniels misses.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Ball. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Johnson.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And here's Young. Pass to Daniels. 4-3. The three ball is good from Young.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Hornets trail by 5. Releases. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Now here's Miller. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Young. Pass to Rizachet. Now Capella. Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. And it's in.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Ball. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Pressure's on, but it seems like Ball is not feeling any of it.
And there's the lob. Money.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Watch your head. Assistant.
Ball against Young. Here comes Ball, and he buries it.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Yes!
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's Ball. It falls!
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His first. Team second. Jalen Johnson. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Dyson. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Martin outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Team sport. At the line for Atlanta, Jalen Johnson. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Trae, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. You can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. You can tell the reason why we do that, and I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Trae Young.